Just kidding. We're live. Oh, you can still talk. It's fine. This is in the background.
I just finished an artwork. If they want to see.
Well, they can't. The webcam's not on, so.
Oh, never mind.
Webcam is not on. Saving everyone the hassle. There's the sound. Alright. Got the lineups worked out. Got the pitching worked out, I hope. Road jerseys? Really? Just in time for the car to drive by. Can't make this stuff up, you know. Kauffman Stadium. Apparently in the middle of the day. Okay. Is that a thing? Yeah, we interrupt this broadcast for a passing car. Better than the motorcycle. That's no longer revving.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. It's Game 6 of this year's Fall Classic between the Chicago Cubs and the Kansas City Royals.
Car. Got rid of that. Sorry.
Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series
I like the
here
stadium.
on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, obviously, a lot of things still up in the air as we get ready for Game 6.
Yeah, you see the results through the first 5 games. It's been everything we
Any
could have
runs
hoped for.
in the
And
first
now, at 3 games to 2, you've got a team coming in
4
here that
runs in
needs to
4
win the
games.
final 2
Not gonna
games
cut
on
it.
the road to take the series. Going to be a tall order to fill, but I think they're as capable as anyone to pulling it off.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on the show. And we'll have it for you next.
What's up, Tosteri?
Todd Lerma gets the ball with a world championship on the line. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, in a day and age where we don't see very many complete games, 6 really good innings in his last start to pick up the win, and I think they'll be happy if he can duplicate that again in this one.
Coming to the plate now, Jose
Letter subscription.
Melendez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Oh, they put the ultimate reflector tape on these logos, didn't they?
First pitch on its way. And lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
Is my mic unmuted? Hopefully it is. There it is.
And now a pitch on the way.
I don't remember which game that Lerma pitched in.
Liner toward right center.
And that will get down.
And that finds
Already
some
proven
outfield grass.
dividends.
It's a base hit.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason.
We'll bump that nice 407 up.
The moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Standing in now, Andy Gushwin, as he takes a cold strike at the knees.
If they start a lefty, if we get to a Game 7, they start a lefty, Gushwin will be the DH for sure.
Melendez aboard here at first with nobody out. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight.
Oh, he
He is
took dinner for
north
your pants.
south without question. Letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about
Make it
the
some of that
chest
food
level and
porn.
above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire. Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Now the 2-1 pitch is in off the plate.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box.
Batty the gold, yeah.
Softly hit here to the left side.
Thought I was gonna go over third baseman's head.
Third baseman for the out. With that, a look at the Cubbies'
Their
starting
Funko lineup.
Hero, tell us about this lineup as they try to keep their playoff hopes alive.
Matty, the key in this one for this lineup is they got to stay staunch in the middle of the plate. They can't start swinging at everything, or this guy will abuse them. He'll start flipping up the rosin bag. They have to sit over those 17 inches and hold to that.
At the plate, Chris Valdez. 0-1 the count.
Looks good.
Has a look, now the pitch. A softly hit ball here. Foul.
She's not herself.
And it's strike 2 now. Runners on first with 1 down. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Not really worried about stealing bases. That's why I put Melendez at leadoff.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, got to feel like it's a win for the offense.
This guy's all over the
This one
place.
inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch
They're
to swing
paying
at.
the
And if not,
Orioles.
it's ball
I
4
remember that.
anyways.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch.
Oh, baby,
Swing,
deep to
and
left.
There it goes. Deep to left field.
LG, baby.
Bullpen and gone.
445 feet. Cubbies up 2-0.
It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His second home run of the series as the Cubs.
God, it feels so good to score more than 1 run. 3-2 fastball to Valdez. Are you kidding me?
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly just like that, and they take the lead.
All right, baby. Let that be a wake-up call, please.
Into the box now. Angel Barrios. Hit in the air down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase. And they
Because of
can't
Mike
run
Cock,
it
yeah.
down.
You gonna bring him back for MLB 21?
And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, 1 run feels like 3 or 4.
Hit down the
Oh,
line
got a
first.
question.
This'll get
Does
fouled.
anyone know
It's
that
a
if
ball
you
and
can
2 strikes.
access the pictures that you've saved on your PlayStation on the PlayStation app?
The 1-2. It is
Ooh,
a fastball
courtesy
in off
call.
the plate for a ball.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Or messaging me?
Still only one out in the
Because I got something special I want to do that I found.
Just hung
I just
in
need to
there
know if
on
that's
that
a
one.
thing. Yeah, Maddie, 21 looks good, man. I'm very excited to see what they say about franchise.
Popped him up.
Popped them up.
Over to the left, but playable over in foul ground. Anthony is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Oh, you won't? Okay. Well, if that's the case, it's going to be bad quality, but I got something that I found.
In this one. The pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
You can save them to your phone? Okay. Well, as long as I could do that. Then.
Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
Here's a fastball.
Good first inning, guys. 23 pitches, 2 runs.
That's lifted the other way.
Gunner's going to line out to left, and the inning is over.
Under it, and he makes the catch.
But we're going to strike first thanks to Chris Valdez and a 2-run shot.
2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this
Beautiful.
2-run home run.
445 feet.
It's now 2-0 Chicago. James Cho will look to keep their World Series hopes alive on the mound.
A lot of weight on James Cho.
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in a ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
So coming to the plate, Brian Silva.
Can you get your hands
He'll
on
lead
this
things
one?
off
Yeah.
here in the bottom half of the first.
For sure.
And now a pitch on the way.
I haven't even done my pre-order yet. I'm going to get it digitally. I just hope it's... Man, I really hope it's not a train wreck on Xbox. I don't think it will be, but... These cross-platform games, you got to worry about them sometimes.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in.
Ron Silva, how the heck is he hitting 233? This dude is at a fantastic...
Making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Fantastic postseason.
A 2-1 count to the leadoff hitter for Kansas City.
He was a former Yankees prospect. Then he was, I believe, signed by the Royals. Don't remember the year.
Bouncer to the left side.
Rasky at short. One down.
And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first.
So I got this Royals lineup for you today. It's Silver, Garrett, and Anthony, your top 3 with assist in rows. Hammond Santos, Peter Crozier, for some reason hitting DH, Alexis Gonzalez, and Kurt Murillo.
Well, Matt, this lineup finds themselves down 2 runs. Nothing crazy. Everyone relax. Stay within the game plan. Find a way to execute and get 1 run on the board and get back in this.
At the plate now, Morgan Garrett. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Crozier with 0 for 4. Can't do that to...
1 out, nobody
Can't do that
on.
to my guy.
And it's fouled away.
Yeah, I would like to get the Jackie Robinson hat, but I'm doing it digital, so I don't know if I can.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2.
Popped him up.
Popped high in
I hear
the
Gerard
air.
Dyson's in
Gushman
attendance to this
shading
game.
to his right, 2 down.
Sitting somewhere. There it is, guys. There's your postseason bracket.
With 2 away now, let's take another look at our playoff brackets. And of course, the
Probably the most
question on
competitive
everybody's
bracket we've
mind,
seen in a while.
Will we crown a champion here tonight?
We want to force a Game 7. That would be great.
At the plate.
Hey,
Alvin
Gabe, appreciate the host,
Anthony.
man.
First
I don't know
cuts
why
for
the
him
thing
here.
didn't show up.
Bases open
but-
and 2 away.
No, it's Twins last one. Yeah, that's true. I mean, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with getting the standard
And now pitch on the
edition
way.
and then maybe finding the hat a little
And
later.
a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on.
Yeah, that's pretty much the only thing they've released. They just started their presentations.
Second. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a
They
good
brought the
scoop at
2K
first, saved
pitching,
an error as
or a
the side
pitching
is
method
retired.
similar to the 2K
KC
pitching
down
into
in
the
order.
game.
They trail things here
I'm very
2-0.
excited about using it. I'm gonna be very bad with it at first, but man, I loved using that in 2K games. So
Second inning set to go, and set to go is the third baseman, Michael Love.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the inning is taken.
they should
down
have
the stairs
something.
for a ball. It's
Honestly, they had
1-0.
something on that on their Twitch channel where they tell what they're going to talk about. I don't remember if it's on that
Out
list
of
or not.
play off to the right. It's 1-1. Hit hard on the ground.
Ooh,
to
what a
short.
play by Gonzalez, man. He is a vacuum over there at short.
And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out.
So here's how the Kansas City Royals are positioned defensively. And when you talk about third base, you talk about a
They've got a
step in
really
and
good
out.
defensive
But you
team,
better
man,
have
on that
something
left
to go
side.
with
Alvin
it when you
Anthony
get
and
to
Alexis
your knees.
Gonzalez.
And that's what this guy
Very
has.
good.
An absolute howitzer.
Let's take a look at those arms real quick. Not really strong arms in the outfield, though. 66 is the strongest in center. The one in left is only 53, so we might be able to run off second here. Same creation thing is something just slapped together. Oh yeah, no. It doesn't look like it's gonna be slapped together though. It actually looks
So
good.
now to the plate, Sammy Almanzar. As he'll take a changeup here for strike one.
So Stereo, I'm gonna use that as my new bio if that's cool.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Ball one as he lays off
Being
below
sick
the
sucks.
zone.
Missing work.
Bases are
Hey,
empty,
Frog,
one
I
man.
appreciate you here, man, and I just want you to feel better.
Not
Look
good
at Sammy
there as this
Almanzar hitting that
ball's
deep to
hammered
right
into
field.
right
That's gonna be at the
field.
base of the wall.
And this'll bang up against the wall.
And there's a one-out double by
They'll
Sammy
pull in the second with one
Almanzar.
away.
Unfortunately, a
Was a great
prospect
job
we
of
won't get to see
driving that
develop.
ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head. One hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
He stung that ball. It always sucks to miss work. All right, Johnny Brasky.
First pitch of the at-bat on
See
its
if we can
way.
get you
And a
turned
changeup
around a little
but
bit
that's
here.
taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Pretty much the only competent fielder we have that could play shortstop. Now, baby, that shot up through the middle. We're going to wave him. We're going to test this arm in center. Here comes the throw, and it is offline.
Oh, but it's
RBI
offline,
single
so the
for
run will
Brasky.
score.
3-0 Cubs.
Dan, how
We are
hard is
coming
it
out
to
swinging
massage your
early.
way through such a deep lineup?
Literally.
I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
To the plate now, Jose Sierra. As he'll
Wonder
take
how
a
far
look
they're
at
gonna
a
let
slider
Lerma
here
go.
that misses for ball one. One in, one out, and one on here in the
Alexa.
now.
Santos has got a pretty good arm behind the plate. We don't plan on stealing here.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on what should have been ball 3. Instead, the count goes to 2-1.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and
Oh, by the
misses
way,
with
if you
strike
voted on the Twitter poll,
Hey, you know the pitcher right
the
now,
Twitter
he's looking
poll
that
for the
best
next
friend that will
franchise
play ball.
team,
This
thank
is
you
where
very
have to
much.
really be
I
disciplined at
really
the plate
appreciate it.
and make sure that you get a pitch that's above
It's always
the
nice
knees
to
that
have
you get in
some.
the air.
So this is pulled in by
Ooh,
the
almost got
shortstop,
picked off
but
first
he's
there.
safe at first as he gets back in time.
Really appreciate you guys voting. That vote ends, I believe, in 16 hours. So if you know someone that can vote, it's still pretty close between 2 of the teams.
First offering on its way.
And baby
It's
Melendez
sharply on the ground. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag
put
it
a C
down.
on his chest. Telling you, 2 out single for Melendez. 2 for 2 today, and here comes the pitching coach out.
You know, that's sort of a
Talk
tough
to
one since
Lerma.
it's only the second inning, but I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just
That's not
reminding
gonna
him
Twitter ball.
to let those go and focus on the next batter.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I could do more than one franchise, but I'm not throwing out the idea
In now, Andy
of
Gushwin.
relocating.
As he'll take a look at a strike
For
on
sure.
the outside corner. It's 0-1. Gushwin playing here in his age 29 season. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player.
Swing and a miss at
Reaching
a
at thin air that time, and he's
bad
very
pitch
quickly
for
down
swing.
0-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now he
Oh,
turns
baby,
and
Gushman
smokes
gets a hold
this
of one.
into
That's hit to
deep
center field. Nice
And
job
he will
by
get there to
Silva
make
to
the
run that
run
one
play,
down, and that'll
and
end the
that
inning.
will end the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no
Gotta
errors,
tack
and
on another
2
run,
men
though.
left on. On now to the bottom of the second. The Cubs lead this one 3-0.
Don't know Bay Areas in Alabama or Tennessee. Tennessee doesn't have a bay.
Leading off the
So to
inning,
speak.
Brandon Cisneros. And they'll need him to get something going here.
There's Mobile, but I don't know. Maybe if we do the relocation thing, I'm all up for some team names since I'm not that creative.
First pitch on its way.
Love the early lead, but this game is
Right.
far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there
Yeah.
and execute pitches.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
What was the one we said on Twitter earlier
Ball
this
and a
morning?
strike.
It was the Birmingham Ironclads or something.
The 1-1.
I got 2 on the count.
Located in Louisiana. Guess it would depend really what division we're in, wouldn't it? Because you kind of want to keep it a little realistic, I guess.
Fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Here's the Cubs defense for tonight. Valdez, Barrios, and Almanzar patrolling the outfield. Love, Brasky, Sierra, and Gushwin on the infield. Jermaine Venner behind the plate, and of course James Cho on the mound in Game 6.
Absolute
So.
cannon to go along with great
The New
range.
Orleans
Go
Breeze, I
test
kind of
the
like that.
arm.
Standing in now, Darren Ham.
Breezy
He'll
bombs.
take
I
a
don't
look
know.
at the pitch too
Come
low.
up some
It's
cheesy
ball
thing
1.
to call it.
1-0.
The 1-0.
Big
It's
cutter,
in there for
95,
strike 1.
up and in. Gumbo shrimp. Crawdads. I guess it would also depend on what Bacon uses, because he's gonna. I'm surely him and his team are gonna create those the new league. So I definitely don't want to steal a name from him.
He'd love to swing at that one again.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. One out, nobody on.
Where's my transition? Oh, I got my alert box off. Oh, shoot. That's why it wasn't working. Maddie, appreciate the 100 bits. First time caller, long time listener. Could we see the Cubs force Game 7? Find out more at 11 p.m. Oh boy, that's the Maddie. The Maddie press.
Here now the 2-2.
Ooh, that ball hit hard.
High and deep down the line in
It's
right.
going to go off the wall. No, Almanzar will risk it for the biscuit, and he got it. Nice play.
Digging in, Bob Santos.
I can't type. It's okay, you're sick. I get it. You have an excuse. Storyline is retired quarterback Drew Brees tasked. Dude, we could say that Drew Brees bought a stake in a new team.
And the pitch. Hit hard on
That's
the
going
ground
to
at
be
first.
shot through.
He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Well, this was a good start for the pitcher. First 5 guys.
Dude, that
5
Santos
up, 5
that
down,
shot
but
that.
The number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right.
Rain in
there.
Northwest
Just a
Georgia and
nice
snow in
AB by a
Minnesota.
6-hole guy. After watching his first 5 brethren take a seat.
Stepping into the box.
How's the audio, by the way? Does the audio sound fine? It ain't easy being breezy. Oh my god.
He's ready. Here's the first offer.
Some pure genius right there.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Buys the Giants. He would need help. I wonder who his co-buyer would be.
Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Hanging curve. Gonna take that.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now.
But see, I don't know if I could steal. I don't think I could steal that idea now. That'd be something for Twisteria to
The 0-2 delivery.
using his.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Nothing in 2 count, and
Oh, I gotta stop hanging that.
lifted in the air to straightaway center.
Got a guy there.
Barrios will get there, and he
And
puts
that'll
away
do it
to
for the
retire
Royals
the
here. They got a
side.
hit, but nothing else.
Royals leave 1. They trail in this one 3-0.
Relocate Baltimore. That's what I was thinking you were gonna do.
Now in the box, Chris.
But I guess
He
we
went deep
really
in
need
his
to see
first
the
at-bat, and
details
we'll
on
see
how
what he's
deep
got in
the
store for us
Stadium
here.
Creator is for sure.
Here's the pitch. A swing and
Ooh,
a
almost
shot
had another
hit
one.
down the
It's gonna hit
corner.
foul. M. Frisk put a little video up on YouTube about the Stadium Creator, and he made some really good points about it.
Now the 0-1.
Swing and a miss with
Changeup
circle
gets him out in
change.
front for strike 2.
Swing and miss again,
on
slider.
the slider, and that's out number 1.
Oh, just shouldn't swing it up.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last
Stadium
minute.
Creator's
They're
100%.
so
Sold you on
tough to get
PS5.
that
Well, I don't
off.
blame you.
When
It's a
you've got
nice
that
new
good
feature.
slider going, it's a great
It's a great new
strikeout pitch.
feature.
At the plate, Angel Barrios. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Angel Barrios 0 for 1 pop out in the first. He has struggled this series, man. I'm telling you.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Hasn't had any clutch home runs like he did against the White Sox in the 2028 World Series.
Bases are empty, one man out.
A lot of pitchers seem to be pitching them up and in, which is kind of a weakness.
Just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Hi, baby. He hit that ball hard to right field. Get down. That's going to be a one-out double for Barrios.
And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
That's
baby.
the cat and mouse of the game right there.
It's not a Maikel Franco. Yeah, I couldn't find the terms on that deal yet. I'm going to guess it's what, maybe $2 mil, $2 to $3 mil?
Fires me up right there.
Into the box now, Jermaine.
I have a hard time believing he's going to get a big contract.
In the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
So now you get to not trade him, but still use him.
Set to deliver the 0-1.
All the way. Right off the catcher's knee there.
The count is 1-2.
One out and a runner on
Under
second
5
base.
mil it was. Woo!
In the dirt here.
Good stop.
But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance.
What a wicked curveball. Oh, baby! There it goes! Jermaine Venner going yard. Can't be hanging that curveball.
A two-run blast to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series. And the Cubs have now opened this up to a 5-0 lead.
I think it's safe to say the offense is woken up.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much
Home
more
run off
manager
his
wants to
former
see.
team.
He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
That's got to be it. Nope, they're leaving him in.
So now to the plate, Michael Love. Popped him up. Ham.
There goes Darren. Is he going to get it?
Territory.
He's got it.
He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, right fielder, Sammy Almanzar.
Then you trade him.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Sammy Almanzar. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Boy, Almanzar's hitting the ball very well. That's a deep to right center, and that's going to be off the wall as well. How about a 2-out double? We are beating up Todd Lerma right now. He's got to be done here soon. We are just seeing these pitches way better than we were in Game 5.
Banged it off the wall, and he's looking really good in this one.
And there he goes.
Now the Kansas City
You're
manager
gonna burn that
led the slow
bullpen.
walk to the mound, and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So as he
Well,
leaves, I would
yeah,
imagine
they
these fans
should.
would not be
Looks
much
like we'll be
pleased with
tossing
his
out Ray
performance here this
Valdez
evening, as he
for
certainly
Game
was
7.
not sharp. Alberto Velasquez is going to come on to
Never
pitch here,
faced
and in
this
just
guy
the
before.
third inning, you have to
Alberto
think he'll be
Velasquez,
asked
huh?
to eat some innings.
Like he's having a good postseason. Team salary is a high 56 mil. Ooh, you can go out and sign some big people there. Let's look at Alberto Velasquez. Ooh, look at that velocity. Ooh, boy, he's got some fire, but that's about it. 4-seamer, 2-seamer, change curve. His control is a problem. 33 years old. Never seen this guy before, so.
At the plate now, Johnny Brasky, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
It's the Orioles are talking about.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1.
Okay.
And the pitch misses low and away for.
Do they have somebody else warming up?
Two
No.
out here and a runner at second.
We've got some okay people ready to go. Boy, I wonder who they're going to start for Game 7. It's either going to be Vesperis or Langley.
Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count
Just
goes
throwing those
full
in
now,
there.
3-2.
Full count.
You know
To
he wants to
Brasky.
end this inning
1 for
right
1
here
with an
on
RBI
3-2,
single.
but I don't think we'll see him
Almanzar
lay one
going
in
to
on
take
the
an
next
extra
pitch
lead on
there
second.
with the base open to work with.
And here's a ball hit in the air.
All the way.
But this will wind up being a foul ball. The next 3-2.
Swing and a miss at a 97. Velasquez gets out of it. But we're going to tack on 2 more runs thanks to the Jermaine Venner 2-run bomb. Or 2-run homer. Whatever you want to call it. I wouldn't call it a bomb. But the Valdez home run was a bomb. The Orioles are better than the Pirates.
Leading up for the Royals, the shortstop, Alexis
I'm telling you, man.
Gonzalez.
Pirates got some nice looking prospects. Boy, they just, that owner and GM, they just cannot manage that team, it seems.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second.
Right to Sierra.
He's right
Easy
there.
peasy, lemon squeezy, one out in the
Rather
third.
easy first out.
Batting ninth, the second baseman.
Would you say that if the Orioles had, let's say, 2 legit
Digging in,
starters,
Kurt Murillo.
I mean like good, not aces, but like good legit starters, would you say that they could be more competitive?
Here's the first pitch to him.
Swing and a miss
And
at the
that's cut on
curveball.
and missed 0-1. Murillo is a guy some would regard as a defense-first type of player. He excels in the field and really makes an impact on games
I
with
know.
his glove. At the plate, however, not quite as much of a threat.
Yeah, but a guy with a defensive-minded skill set like this can play in the big leagues a long time. You can find
That's
ways
gonna
to
drop.
score runs.
Oh,
find
Morello's
ways to
been
put
getting
the
hot
bat on
for
the
him.
ball. You can't find guys that play defense.
I'm telling you,
the way
man,
he does.
I hate seeing that how
Outside
these
of home
projections
runs,
have the Cubs
feel
going
more
under
than
500
watching
this
a
year.
baseball player drive the ball in
Their
the opposite
approach
field.
this
Talk
spring
about
training
the
has looked
inside
so
half
much
of the
better.
baseball. That's exactly what happened right there.
Ooh,
And
are you
when
gonna
we say
steal?
inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete
Ah, Venner,
stop
stay
halfway
alert.
between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
Into the box, Brian Silva, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency
How do you
to throw
feel
your
about
command off
Santander?
because you're worrying about that runner on base.
And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. I'm set with the 0-1.
Ooh, shot that foul heads up.
0-2 now. Runners on first with 1 down.
I like Anthony Santander.
The 2 deliveries.
Swing and a miss. Silva down on the big curve. First strikeout for Cho tonight.
By the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not
Good
much
pitch.
you can do with that pitch.
The Pirates get above 300.
In now, Morgan
Surely he won't steal
Garrett.
with 2 outs.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
I couldn't even tell you who the Pirate starters are. I did math 3.
Now a move over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily.
Yeah, that's what I noticed about him because he was on my
He's
fantasy
ready. Here's
team,
the
and I had him
1-0.
just for average.
Hit out towards
So
second.
sneak up there.
And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
First and second, 2 out.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips.
You wanted
right
to go.
there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
25 wins. Out of 162?
At the plate, Alvin
This guy is
Anthony.
dangerous to have
Also
up
looking
with
to slide it
runners on
runs
base.
in
Not
too
for
far
power,
ball
but for
1.
contact.
Anthony, originally from the Sooner State of Oklahoma.
97
He's a
contact
9-year
versus
Major League
righties.
vet. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move, and no one will track it down.
Couldn't get it. He's in the gold. I didn't know he was in the Gold Glove stocks. How about that?
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch.
Cut her in, 2-1.
A time to start making some quality
The
pitches.
game's
He
not
finds
over, believe it
himself
or not,
in a
man.
tough
Not with
spot
these
behind the
Royals. This is a
account
good
with
hitting
guys
team
on
right here.
base.
2 down, runners at first and second. And this
Good
one's
stop
in
by
the
Benner
dirt.
there.
So he'll keep those runners where they are, but the count moves to 3-1. Back
Oh,
in the middle.
just by the glove. That should score a run, and Royals are going to get on the board. 5-1.
Crossing from second scores their first run.
Oh, that ball was scorched. That was hit any slower, that would have been a ground out.
What I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets
we
him
will.
an RBI.
That's a good piece
I mean,
of
if Texas
hitting.
doesn't ruin it.
I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job and a run batted in.
Into the box now, Brandon Cisneros. 1 ball, no strikes.
They are
the
not
count.
biting at any of these pitches right now. Most frustrating thing
2
about
men
this
are on
Royals
with 2
team,
men out.
they are pretty disciplined. Give them that. And I say that and he swings at that.
The 1-1 home.
Ooh, courtesy call. You're right, too. First, get to see Michael. Agreed. Agreed.
hit high and deep to
Ball
right
hit
center.
hard.
Long
Barrios
run for the
chasing.
center fielder.
He's gonna
He gets
run it
there to make
down.
the play, and that ends the inning.
Ooh, boy. Kind of held my
Royals
breath
settle
there for a
just the
second.
one. We're through 3 here in
Royals
game
get on the
number
board with a
6.
run.
It's the
Let's go to the
Cubs
fourth.
5 and the Royals 1. Welcome back to Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. We send it down to
You got Heidi.
Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat
Darren
sheet,
Saladino
guys.
talking with the
Okay,
pitching
thank you,
coach
Heidi.
there. Interestingly enough.
So striding in,
Because it's a
Jose
big ball,
Sierra.
isn't it?
He'll try to get it
What?
going here to begin the 4th.
Sierra.
What am I hearing? What am I reading?
First pitch of the at-bat.
Oh, baby Sierra.
Left
That's shot
center
through the left
base
center
hit.
field gap.
He's around first, heading for 2.
And that's
Big
going to be a
trouble as
leadoff
this gets to
double.
the wall now. And he is into
I believe that's
second
our
base
4th
with a
double of the
leadoff
game.
double.
Already.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the
Gap
role
shopping.
pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Stepping in now, Jose Melendez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
You. I have that
2 balls
Sierra
and no
guy lead
strikes
off.
to the Cubs
Yeah, Jose
designated
Sierra is
hitter.
his name. 19 years
Clearly
old.
staying away
Drafted
from
him in
this
the
at-bat with that runner in scoring
2030
position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and
2030
maybe roll
draft
over
is
on
what
it.
he was our first pick in the 2030 draft.
Now the 2-0 home.
Swing
He
and miss.
swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Velasquez is a
And he
guy
kinda
that
got
certainly fits
prematurely
the
called up
profile
when Michael
as
Love
a
got an
power
injury, but he's been
fastball pitcher. But I think
so
what makes
good.
him really most impressive is the command he displays while keeping the velocity as high as it is. And the pitch on 2-1.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Hitters count all the way.
Whew.
Here it comes.
He got away with
Hit
one
to
there.
first. Reined
Gonna step
in.
on first. Melendez is
And
out,
take
but
this to
Sierra
the
will
bag himself
scurry
for
on to
the first
third.
out, but it's a productive one as the
RBI
runner
chance for
moves up to
Gushwin.
third.
Up next for the
What's up, Ep?
The first baseman, Andy Goodwin.
Yeah, I managed to get my Xbox just by luck. I just randomly checked the GameStop website, and it was like, oh, this is in stock. So,
Here comes the first pitch.
swing and a miss.
Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike.
Where's this run support
Gotta
last
sit
game? I
middle
know.
when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's
I
going to
know
give
it,
you
man.
first base, take it.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Ball 1.
How was your day, man?
Hit
Baby
hard
Gushwin?
back up the middle.
Be an
Scooped
RBI
up.
ground out there.
First is
Gonna get
in
that
time,
run
but
right back.
meanwhile,
Cubs
the
up
runner
6 to
is
1.
in to score.
We'll take it.
Good
I'll take it.
manufactured run right there. Lead off double, move him over with the ground ball, and just put the ball in play and let him come home. Make scoring runs look easier than it actually is.
Yeah, I remember.
Digging in once again,
one of the
Chris
first things I
Valdez.
remember
They'll
about
try and
Ep.
start things over now with the bases
Well, not
empty
one of the
and
first
2 away
things.
following the RBI
I'm gonna swing at the
ground
first
ball.
pitch on accident, but
Throw
um,
anytime, and the side is
one of the
in
major
time.
things I remember about Ep is that he called
So
Pete
1
Alonso
run on
being
1
a star
hit,
before
no
Pete
errors,
Alonso
and
was
no
a
one
star.
left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Cubs are on top, 6-1. Bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Darren Ham.
The first baseman.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
First pitch on its way.
This game is
Cut fastball
down there.
inside, ball 1.
Hey, with this big a lead, you
None
have
for
to
Mike
just pound
Cock,
the
huh?
zone and force this team to get
Mike
aggressive in
Cock.
the box.
1-0.
Ooh, boy.
Pulls this one into the air out into
Come on,
right
Sammy,
field.
get it.
Right fielder giving
I missed it.
chase.
Look around, a little
Run, he
double there.
can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
So I'm noticing Cho's starting to hang a lot of his pitches, and you can't be having that.
The inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
Really cannot be having that here. Oh, good things must come to an end. Yeah. It's probably a good thing, though. You know, I mean, I love this franchise, but
Standing in now, Bob
if we can
Santos.
pull this
This
World
will go
Series
after the
off,
first pitch and bounce it into foul
I
territory.
mean, there's really not
Runner in
much
scoring
more
position
to
here
go for.
already following the ground rule double.
If we don't, then we don't. But
And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike.
I'm excited. By the way, one of my first trades I'm going to do
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
for whatever team wins that. Right now it's looking like the Giants, but whatever team wins that vote there is I'm going to get Jacoby Jones.
Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch.
Yeah, this franchise started before Leo was born. He's going to be turning 4.
One
In
run,
2 months.
5 hits,
It just
and no errors so far
that's
for the
the
Royals.
thing that timestamps it the most for me. Swing and a miss at the cutter. Down he goes. Cho with a second K of the
That
game.
was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't
2 more player.
even in the strike
I
zone,
need to
but
figure
with the
out
hitter
ways
protecting with 2 strikes,
to
that's
make
the kind of pitch
the
you
next
can get him to
franchise
offer
a
at.
little more
He's probably
interesting.
not gonna do much with it
I would
when
like
he
to
does
do
make
more bios for players, especially when we get to the created section where it starts randomly generating players. But I'm up for ideas, you know. I think I put some
At the plate now,
of those biographies up
He'll go after
one
the
time
first
on
pitch and bounce it into
the
foul
playoff roster
territory.
or something like
so
that.
Far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
That was fun to do. I enjoyed that. I really enjoyed that.
Now the 0-1. Hit weakly on the ground is short.
Gotta hurry. Woo!
Just does get him at
Those
first.
are
He's
just
really
thrown out.
moving that time.
Yeah, it means a lot that you guys really, that you read them. You know, and it was something that you were interested in. It means a lot to hear that.
Alexis Gonzalez, runner in scoring position with Sugan.
Microsoft thought.
First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
Yeah, I've got to. I downloaded OpenShot for creating videos, which I have no experience in. But that would be something cool to do.
Fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here.
All
Why
about
not?
it.
First base is
I'm
open.
writing all these
What would
ideas
be the
down.
worst thing in this spot?
Ooh, yeah, let him customize the gear. That would be good.
And
Ah, we're gonna hit him.
That one ran in and got him.
And this
Slider
guy
got away.
loves to throw the slider.
A possible idea could be now. This is a big if. This is a really big if here, but
and plunks the hitter.
you know, depending on how good Stadium Creator is, which I don't know if it's going to be this deep or not. It'd be so cool if you could like put names on the foul poles, and I could put, you know, people's names on the foul poles.
Right here.
So.
That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
A page for each player? Oh, Lord. I mean, it's only crazy if you don't try it, right?
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors so far.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, what they did with the right field pole of Boston. Yeah. Out of the way.
Behind 0-2 now.
Joe hasn't looked as sharp as he normally has looked, but he's still getting the job done for now. Right to Michael Love. Somehow didn't tag the runner out, but we'll just throw him out at first base. And that will end the inning.
No runs, a hit, 2 left.
Yeah, for the starters.
Cubs lead it 6.
I don't even know how I would. I mean, I think I know how I would do that, but that would take so much effort. That would take a lot of effort. I could maybe. Let's see. Let me read you again. Links and commands. Oh, are you talking about like a page as in just like a player card, so to speak?
First pitch of the at-bat. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of
I do
play
get a little
for
lazy.
strike 1.
I do. I really do. It's a problem, but
The windup and the 0-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
even does minors. Wow.
Skied into
Arias got a hold of one, but that is going to die right at the warning track.
And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe
So his day is fully
at least I
over
got some
now.
time to think about it. Those are all
Pitching
really
line
good
for the
ideas,
Kansas
though.
City starter. Clearly not the postseason
maybe it's the
outing
motivation
he
I
envisioned.
need to.
Well, this one's really easy
know,
to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart.
I would like to think I put a lot of effort into this franchise, but there's always room for improvement. So,
throwing quality pitches down the road.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Jermaine Venner comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 1-0. Hit on the ground
foul.
down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1.
point being, we could call up swing and a miss. I'll go and learn about whatever. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, yeah. That part would be like make a command for them. Yeah. Okay. That would be easy to do. Just make their last name the command.
They'll try again, 1-2.
Ooh, Venner gets a hold of one. That ball hit high and deep to right field, and it will be out of here. Second home run of the night for Jermaine Venner. Vasquez needs to calm down. Cubs up 7-1.
Second home run of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many
Worth
of
trading
today's
for this
players
guy.
talk about
It
rhythm
was worth
and
it.
timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the
Nutbag, I
zone.
know, right?
In now, Michael Love.
swinging
And
us the
she'll go
changeup.
after the first pitch to him and comes up empty.
All right, so
Strike
now we
one.
think about what we're gonna do here.
1 out, nobody on.
We let Cho keep pitching, or do we save a little bit of him for Game 7? All hands on deck for Game 7.
Here's
Ooh, Michael
another
Love hits one
that's
deep to left field, and it
this
is
one
going to be
left.
off the wall.
Almost into the short porch, but it's
He
off
almost
the
got
wall.
back-to-back homers there. 1 out double.
And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Well, when you serve up pitches like that, Natty, you know these hitters are going to
Won
put some
the
good swings
World
on
Series in
them.
year 2.
That's what
Yeah, I
happens
told
here.
you, Ep,
See,
I'm going
last this
to
thing,
make sure I
the last 2
screen cap
years
your
really set the stage.
player stats, and I'm going to
Sure,
import
we were
him
gonna see
over.
back-to-back jacks
Um,
right there. Yeah, so now we'll see
I'll
if
have to
the
figure
next
out
guy
if
can keep
I
this
can
train rolling.
properly put him in the game, but
Into the box, Sammy Almanzar, as he sends
which I
it
should
on
be
the
able
ground
to.
first.
But
And he'll take this one to the bag for
I would
the
like
out,
to see
but
what your
meanwhile,
player
the runner will
becomes.
move up 90
So
feet to third base.
I'm going to find a way to get him over into the new one.
Now batting, shortstop, Johnny Brasky.
Ready for another shot now, Johnny Brasky. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little
97.
longer.
Umpire's got a pretty
Ball one to
consistent
start
zone
the
so far.
at-bat. Now the 1-0.
Foul away.
Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
I'm trying to be hated by opponent pitching.
2 outs here with the runner at third.
That baby Brasky, that's going to get in.
In there. Base
Love will
hit,
come
and
in
that
and
ought to
score,
get
and
the
it is
run in
8-1,
from third.
and we have opened the floodgates here. Now I agree with Frog. I think they should be getting ready for Game 7.
Richie
That'll be it. They're
gonna
gonna bring in the lefty here, Richie Carmichael.
This mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his
Let's
guys.
see, who's up? I think Sierra's due up.
Richie
It'd be the best time for him to bring him in.
To the plate now, Jose Sierra. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind
I know
the plate.
Melendez's
He's
power
working
gets
on
cut
1
almost in
for 2
half when
games
lefties
so
come
far.
in, so it's a good move here.
Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch.
Pitch
In
96.
there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Swing and a miss.
Swing and a miss as he chased
All right, that's
with
all
2
right.
strikes.
No big
And
deal,
that
man. Don't
will
worry about it.
retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits.
We are
no
looking
errors,
good
and a
halfway
runner
through the
left
game.
on. Home half of the 5th coming up.
Any
It's
defensive
the Cubs
changes?
8 and the
No,
Royals
not right
1.
now. We may bring in, for the 9th inning, we may bring in
Welcome
Min
back for the
because
bottom
he's
of the
defensively
seventh.
better.
Watney.
So,
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals'
but we'll
offensive
see what
production
happens
to
then.
this point,
Shamrock,
and he really
what's up, man?
emphasized that
Didn't know
they're
you were
not doing a very
streaming.
good
Appreciate the
job capitalizing on run
the
scoring
what was it, raid?
opportunities.
Yeah, that's
Just
it, raid.
one hit with
Thanks,
runners
man.
in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that
Evening.
way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding
Ooh,
to
look
the
at those
adversity.
clovers.
It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up. So we'll see if they
Look
can
at those
start coming through
clovers.
with some big hits as we go forward.
leading up.
Look at you
All right,
guys.
thanks, Heidi.
The center fielder, Brian Silva.
It's a party now.
He's ready.
Didn't know
Here's
you
the
were on,
first
man.
offering.
How are you?
Brian
How is
Silva
everyone? I
is
can't
in
tell.
for the 3rd time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0.
It's definitely been a different game this time. Didn't get anything in the last game. Now with this
Down the
reshuffled
first
lineup,
baseline.
it's
Fielded cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag
you can
himself
tell
for the
paying
out.
dividends.
The batter,
Sell Sham, man. Another Mike, D-Mac. Welcome, welcome. Crazy Coach, welcome.
Ready once again, Morgan
Appreciate
Garrett.
the raid there, buddy. Hope you guys are all doing well.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Got rated by the Scout Scoop
Hey, I
boys.
don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
Oh my God, D-Mac, what are you doing? Appreciate the gifted sub, man. I don't deserve that.
And that's in there for strike 2.
Two well-executed pitches at the knees right
D-Mac
there.
coming in hot.
I know this hitter's looking
Gifted
for
subs
something
to
up.
Twisteria and Solo Bounty. Appreciate it, man.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Wanted to get
D-Mac,
the front door
D-Mac,
curveball on
hit the
the
brakes,
inside
man.
corner
Hit the
there, but
brakes.
backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Oh my goodness. You're killing me.
To first.
You are killing me, D-Mac. Appreciate you guys. I really do. I
Number 24.
appreciate it a lot, man.
Digging in to try it again. Alvin Anthony, a hit in 2 tries so far.
And then D-Mac saved him for last. Is this 2050? That'll be for the next franchise. Our goal will be to get to 2050 with the next one. Appreciate the sub, Stealth. Thank you, thank you.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ooh, that ball hit hard.
Toward right center
Almanzar's
field.
not going to get that one.
And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases.
There's a two-out double.
And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Like we're getting a Game 7. I know. Game 7, last game of the franchise. Couldn't be any better. Hopefully we don't blow it.
Nice job of punishing that.
Who's that? Is that Ham or is that
picking up
Santos?
2 bags on 1 swing.
I think that's Ham. No, that's Anthony.
Now batting, Brandon Cisneros. He comes
Thanks,
in
Justin.
0 for 2 thus far.
It's been fun. It's honestly been real fun. And I was just saying before you guys came in here and rated, just to put a timestamp on how old this franchise is. I started this franchise before my son was born. And now it's going to be ending 2 months before he turns 4 years old. You know, it's just insane to me.
Here comes the first pitch. Hot shot to
Look at
third.
Michael Love. Oh, you going to throw it? I don't know why he took 3 steps. That cost him an out there. I don't know what he's doing there.
That was a phenomenal stop, but it winds up a base hit.
Nice diving
and the
play.
inning
Don't know
continues.
why he didn't throw the ball immediately.
Hey, that's a heck of a play by the third baseman to get dirty.
We'll just
right
say it was a
there.
bobble.
I can't tell you how hard it is or how far a throw it is.
Rooting for the- you can
Especially
root for
when
the
you
Royals.
sell out and get
They're a darn
dirty
good
to
team,
get
man.
up and throw the ball across the
They are a
diamond. Just didn't have
darn
enough
good
time to get
team.
that one done.
Actually, no. Played every game. I want to say a good 90%. Good 90% of every game. I know the first year we simmed it. The very first year we simmed it.
At the plate,
Amish can
Darren
corroborate what I'm saying here.
In the dirt and block
But
behind the plate.
the first
And
year
the
we
runners will
simmed
stay
it, I
put
think
here
there
on
was
ball
one year where we didn't play NL Central games. And I think, besides that, we played every single one. So I really appreciate the kind words. I do. It's just
And I
fun.
believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Runners on first and third, 2 away.
Yeah, Shamrocks is a Braves fan.
The 1-1
He's
home.
a Braves fan. It seems like you got a nice little Braves theme for your incoming child. So it looks really good, man. But yeah, he's a Braves fan. So I saw a nice stat today that they're expecting Acuna to lead the league in home runs this year. That'll be a thing. Nice job by Cho. We may pull Cho. I think we're going to pull him. Yep. Ep's a Mets fan. And like I said, man, you got to give Ep a lot of credit. He called Pete Alonso being a star before he was a star. He said, you better watch this Pete Alonso. He's going to be great. And he's right. He was right. I need to save some of my arms. I don't know who they're going to toss out in Game 7. Alright, I'll tell you what. Let's see, where's Cho at now? Check that in a second.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Alright, so the Royals have their bullpen cranking right now. John Manning on the right. Matt Rainey on the left. Or closest, I should say, to the foreground. Cho could possibly go one more inning. What's up, C-Boys? Always throw a star. I could throw a starter in there. It's a good idea. I feel kind of cheap doing that.
Line drive. Foul.
Throwing the knuckleballer.
1-1 home.
Let's see, is he even available? Yeah. So we're going to have Valdez start Game 7. Favre could possibly come in. And that is going to sneak through Melendez's third hit tonight. There's our leadoff man. We changed this lineup very drastically. Only scoring, what was it? We scored 8 runs in the very first game, in Game 1 of the World Series, and then from games 2, 3, and 4, and 5, we only scored 4 runs combined. So we shuffled up the lineup a little bit.
So now to the plate, Andy.
And it is paying off.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of
You're
play.
just making it. You still working yourself to death?
Hitless in
Don't do that, man.
at-bats to this point. Heading out towards shallow right.
They're going to drop? Nope.
Cisneros is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out.
Now that left fielder.
Yeah, that's true. It seems like every team uses a star. I'm okay with using Favre for an inning. But this may be a good time to use those guys that don't exactly have clutch pitching, like Hank Block, probably.
Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
See, then there's a lefty. That will be fine. So 1 out, 1 on here in the top of the 6th inning. Cubs up 8-1.
From the belt, the pitch.
Game 6, 2031 World Series, baby. Cubs coming in. Wow, that was a bad swing. Cubs coming in winning 96 games, or 95 games, I'm sorry. That won the Central. Royals coming in, not only winning the AL Central, but having the most wins in the majors at 103 wins. This team is very good.
From the stretch.
So.
Skied into straightaway right.
Hoping to poke that down the line, not fly it out. But it's all right.
Cisneros will drift over to
Getting
his
really
left
upset
a
with the
few
backside
steps
neighbor.
as he takes it for the second out.
Yeah, our neighbor's starting to rev his motorcycle a lot more, and that's kind of getting old. Feel you?
So here's the cleanup hitter, Angel Barrios. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB.
So
Certainly
here's Barrios
just
now.
missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and
He's
get
gonna
on
first
something
pitch swing on
and
that
drive
one.
it out of the yard this AB.
Cisneros is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Cubs strand one, and it remains an 8-1 ball game.
Yeah. Gotta get that. He's been working on that motorcycle for 4 years.
Into the box, Bob Santos. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
This one doesn't
I'm
look
telling you,
so
man,
far
it's
down
just
by
like it's come to a
as
point
we
where it's
enter
just like
the
you either
middle
fix it
innings.
or don't.
It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
We're gonna see if Cho can get through one more
Ready
inning
to
here.
deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Got a little bit of breathing room, so we can afford this. Oh, man. I'm not kidding, man. He's worked on that thing. I know he's worked on it since we moved into this house,
Swing and a
so...
liner. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, he can go
Right there, he executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. The
Oh,
knock's
really?
a knock.
Wow, so he's got pretty much a trash yard. Let me see here. Do I need to get a lefty
Move
one
here to
up?
step off and look the runner back.
No. And we're gonna have Favre on deck here.
Stepping in now, Peter Crozier, as he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1.
Cut
0
10
for
nice.
2 for him
You need
to
an
this
army
point.
of cats. Alright, Cho is getting tired, so this will probably be his last batter. Swinging and a miss.
1-0
Good
pitches
slider.
his slider, swung on and missed. 1-1.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground
Yeah,
ball
let
double
me see
play.
something here.
Nobody out, runner on first.
Oof.
No offer on that one. 2
2-1.
balls and a strike.
To former Cub Peter Crozier. Involved in the big trade we had with the Royals last season.
Skied into very shallow right. Right fielder coming on, and he
Baby.
tracks it
Good
down.
play by Allman's ought to
Nice
run that
play
down.
for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop,
I'll send my cat over.
Digging in now.
My cat will
Alexis
take the car. He'll be right over.
Gonzalez. He's got to be looking for
He's a northern
vengeance
street
after
cat.
getting plunked in his last at bat.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
First offering on its way. And a
Cutter, he has
fastball in
velocity's
there for a
down. He's
strike.
hanging some
It's
pitches,
0-1.
so this will probably be one of his last. I want to see if we can get him through this inning. But
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
I want to wait lefty. Ooh, there you go. That's a good idea. Get a Sphinx, man.
In the dirt
Well, Venner's
here.
been busy behind that
From
plate
the
tonight,
Bulls,
man.
The count moves to 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1. Grounded
Double
back
play
up the
ball.
middle. one there.
Atta baby.
The first, it's a double
Good
play.
stuff.
Their woes continue. The inning is over. Nothing doing
That's
for the
what we
Royals.
needed right there.
It's still an 8-1 ball game.
That'll be it for James Cho. He did exactly what I needed him to do.
Matt Rainey comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results.
The Royals go to their
than the other
bullpen and they
arms
call
that
their
they've run
fourth
out there
pitcher
in
of the
this
night,
one.
Matt Rainey. Had Lerma, Velasquez, Carmichael, and now Rainey.
Venner will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3
Here
in
comes the
ball
hottest
game.
hitter
As we
tonight,
flash you
man,
back
Venner.
here to his second home run.
2 home
This is
runs
back in the
tonight,
fifth
3
inning as he has
RBIs.
the long ball working in his first few at-bats.
He actually does better against lefties. What the heck is up with that? Well, Favre looks like he's going to pass out.
And the pitch.
Swinging and
First
miss
pitch
at sinker.
hacking here, and that's the first strike.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised
Swing at
shin or
everything, yeah.
ground out to the left side.
So hopefully we can hold this lead.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ooh, that's off the arm of Rainey. He's going to track it down, and he will not be in time as Venner gets on base here with his third hit of the night.
But that's a base hit. Well, this is certainly something
That went
you
off
never
the
wanna
arm
see.
of Matt
Perhaps the
Rainey.
silver lining
Hopefully
here,
not his
if there
throwing
is
arm.
one,
Looks like he'll
is
be
that
all right.
Got him in the non-throwing arm, so if he had to work his way through this, he probably could, assuming, of course, that there's nothing
Santos
broken
goes out
in
there to check on him.
And I think he is indeed planning to give it another go. In now, Michael Love. As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. Rainey playing here in his age 34 season. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues.
Yeah.
A runner at first with no outs here.
Good
And
changeup.
he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Sinker down there. 1 ball, 2 strikes to the Cubs' third baseman. Michael Love has pretty much been our third baseman
From the belt, the pitch.
since Brett Laurie retired. Brett Laurie was our OG third baseman. Fun fact.
And he checked
Check
his
swing, but it's caught a strike anyway. Good pitch.
Called, and that's the first out of the inning.
He's back with a
I'm not
strikeout.
quite sure how that strikeout will be scored. Looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire
Howdy, if you're
was
waving
ringing
at me.
him up regardless.
At the plate now, Sammy Almanzar, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1.
Sammy Almanzar getting the start
2 for 3
tonight
and looking
over
for more
Willie
here.
Montez, and he's making the most of it. 2 for 3 with 2 doubles, and he has scored a run.
And it's quickly 0-2.
Since Brett retired, yep, Michael Love's been our third baseman as best as I can remember he has been.
Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
Well, wait a minute.
Able to
Let me think
protect the
here.
plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another
Lowry
one.
retired. Actually, I don't know if that's true.
Goes after the sinker there as this is fouled away.
You're off to Lurklands. Good night, Twist. Thanks for hanging out, buddy. I appreciate it. I really do.
2.
Swing and a miss for the changeup. Down goes the Rook. Back-to-back strikeouts for Rainey. I can go back and look, but I'm pretty sure it's been Brett Laurie and Michael Love this whole time.
Working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can.
He's gonna pass out. Go pass out, man.
To the plate now, Johnny Brasky. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
So here's Johnny Brasky playing shortstop tonight, filling in for William Nam, who got hurt. His franchise is pretty much over.
And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Ah,
Pitch is popped up. Ham
laugh if he missed
put this
that.
one away, and the side is retired.
All right, that'll be it. Let's make sure we
One
bring
left for
in.
the Cubs.
We're gonna bring in a starter here.
The call from the pen to
It's gonna
take
be that
over
guy.
on the mound and start the home
He's
seventh.
gonna pitch 1 inning though. I may need him for his game 7, so he's gonna pitch 1 inning. 1 month until 20. How's your PS5 working, C-Boys? Still working, Knuckletron?
Standing in, Kurt Murillo.
For the Royals, the second baseman, Kurt Murillo.
Here's the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder
Got a
giving
guy there.
chase.
Almanzar runs it
He's
down.
there and records the first out.
The center fielder, number 12.
Ooh, rise against. Now you're speaking my language.
Stepping into the box, Brian Silva. No hits in 3 tries so
Tell him
far.
I'm
He
interested.
struck out once. Here comes the first pitch.
I know, he said the magic words.
Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Oh, you got a gun yesterday? Nice. What'd you get? What'd you get yourself? If you want to say, you don't have to say.
And he'll just watch the splitter here, 2-1. And now a pitch on the way.
97,
And it's 2
painting
balls
those
and 2
corners.
strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up.
I really hope that Rise Against is teasing an album. I'm so tired of these 30-second things that they've been putting on social media.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Pulled high in the air out
Be
to
an
right
easy
field.
fly out for Almanzar.
Almanzar
Yeah.
is there. 2 down.
AR-15 or AK?
The left fielder, number
An AK in the AK?
Morgan Garrett.
Stepping in, Morgan.
Well, it's not even
Garrett.
30 seconds of music. There's no audio to them. I think they're teasing, like, maybe the theme of the next album. I hope it's even an album.
Ready to deliver. Here's
Like, I don't
the
know what
first
else it would
pitch.
be,
High
but
in the air out
granted,
to
I'm not
center
really
field.
knowledgeable about
Barrios
the
is
market
there, and
of,
he'll make the catch
well,
to
marketing
retire
music,
the
so.
side. Royals go down 1-2-3. It's still an 8
I bet
to
Farg
1 ball
did
game.
exactly what you were supposed to do.
John Manning enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
I hope it's not a merch line. If it's a merch line, I must admit I'll be very disappointed.
Manning.
Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll give way to the rookie second baseman, Jose Sierra.
Like, you go to their website and it's not really anything. Now shipping available nowhere else. They got nowhere.
First pitch on its
And
way.
capitalization. Wonder if that's a
And
hint.
you look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy,
I mean, they're
weather
due
starts
for a
to
new
warm up, the
album.
ball starts jumping out like
You
this.
know,
It's
they're
clear
honestly
that the
due
pitchers
for a
need to
new
start
album.
making better pitches.
Yeah, just great
They usually
approach.
come
No
out with
really
one every
chased
4
today.
years, it
Really
seems.
stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did
They need to
damage.
buy me some more shirts, though. John Manning is in for the Royals now,
1-0
sorry.
home.
He is the 5th pitcher tonight.
Manning, the former Angel, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, Matty, there's not too many guys in their mid to late 30s that are going to
Wonder
get
how
more
much
than a
better the
one-year
graphics
deal,
will be.
but this guy is a veteran presence in this clubhouse and on this roster. And
I've noticed in like the little trailers that they've shown the details look even more well detailed.
2-1 now.
I know that's very vague, but oh, good pitch.
And a swing and a miss. Does that look like self-defense there? It's 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 2-2 one more time. Jose Melendez waits on deck.
Our leadoff hitter. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Sierra.
Lifted
Maybe
the
that's
other
going to hit
way
the left
out to
field,
center.
and that will drop for a
And
hit.
that'll get down for a base hit.
It's the 2nd hit of the night, 2 for 4.
Well, that's something you see often in batting practice. Guys using the whole
The
field
mock
there,
kills in the
D-Roll.
baseball.
I like to see that. A lefty that's just
I want to
not
be able to
walking
count
full
the
out.
scuff marks on the ball.
100%, Dan. That pitchers have gotten so much nastier in today's game that if you're not willing to play with the entire field, you're going to struggle.
Standing in now, Jose Melendez.
Ooh, Melendez stung
This
that
is
one.
pulled in by the
Right at
shortstop.
Gonzalez, though. I'll tell you this, man. Melendez is due for a home run.
Now batting,
He definitely
first
do.
baseman, Andy Gushwin.
Now to the plate, Andy Gushwin.
Here's Gushwin as he is 0 for 4 tonight.
He's set and the pitch.
Had a rough night.
And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one. Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. The 0-1 pitch.
I want to see the pitcher close one eye and throw a baseball.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
It's a Trevor Bauer joke.
The 1-2.
There goes Sierra. Ooh, hanging slider.
And he
Right over
fouls this
there.
one off. Again, a 1-2.
Ooh, good stop by the
And
catcher.
this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. This is in the air to left field.
Oh, and he
That's
drops
in
it. Go
there,
back to
base
second.
hit.
Whew. That was a big cluster lock there.
The
I
batter, the left fielder,
thought you loved Bauer. Ooh, boy.
Into the box, Chris Valdez. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
1 out, 2 on for the Cubs.
And
Oh!
that gets him on the mound. Throw gets him. So
Right
they
off.
are able to
Wow,
get
was that
him
off the
out on an
face?
unusual play. And
Oh
hopefully
boy,
the
John
pitcher's
Manning,
okay.
a little bit discomfort down on the field, clutching his rib cage. Doesn't appear serious. So we have hurt their pitcher. He hit with a comebacker right off the ribs, and that's going to cause the Royals to go to the bullpen again.
In relief of his injured teammate.
Yikes. I thought that hit off his head. Ironically, they still almost turned a double play out of it.
Angel Barrios will be the first one to greet him now, as he'll do so with
I'm gonna look
runners.
at that on replay. You guys don't mind here. Oh. That was a perfect timing too, so oh, right off the chest. Right over the nipple. Ouch.
Trying to hang a zero. Here's
Glad he's
the
okay, though.
pitch. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball.
So now we got to
It's
wonder
1-0.
if that's going to cause a significant injury or not. And who the Royals
Can't
are
sit
going
back
to replace
long
him
enough,
with,
and the
if
count evens
anybody.
up at 1-1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Throw over to the bag, just keeping him close. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Oh my gosh.
Took something off
Swinging
there
at
as
pretty
his
bad
pitch is
stuff
in the
right now.
dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate.
Bruised pectoral. Now, I'll check it out. I'll have to check it after the game here.
The 1-2.
Foul away.
Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Got him
Swinging and missing the
and
splitter,
that
man.
will
I just
end the
cannot
inning.
tell. Barrios used to be so good at hitting pitches, even that was below the
8-1
zone,
ball
but
game.
now he just can't really do a whole lot anymore. So we're going to go to our bullpen as well.
Mark Ferris is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
We will bring in the lefties here. Bring in the lefty, not the lefties.
Alvin Anthony will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn
Bauer is
around
better
and bat
than
from the
DeGrom
right side of
too
the
when they
plate
signed
here.
him. Hey, you know what? Let's see how he does this year. I think statistically speaking, he could be better now that he's got a team that can hit behind him. But I don't know, man. DeGrom's just always been
The
good.
pitch.
Bueller. Yeah, you like that haircut? You could always pick him out in a crowd, I'll tell you that.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
He's definitely not a top-of-the-line bullpen guy, but with a 7-run lead, we can bring him in.
The zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on it.
Swing and a miss, 95 up and in.
And that's the first out.
Well, you gotta
Nice
love
pitch
a
by
live
Ferris
young arm.
there.
He's got an electric
Wasn't messing around
fastball.
there.
And if he can learn to harness that,
Down goes Anthony for the
his
first time
solid
tonight.
secondary stuff, he's gonna have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
Oh my god, dude. That dude is either trolling or he's probably got worse takes than I do.
Into the box now, Brandon Cisneros. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Almanzar is there, 2 down.
Yeah, he's not even... I don't know if I'd put him in the top 5. I really wouldn't.
So stepping in, Darren
Maybe
Ham.
just
Only 4
outside.
outs remaining for them to try and
But
rally
not
back in this
not in
one.
the top 5. And that's not because he's a bad player, but there's because those
Ready,
5
here's the
before
first
him are
offering.
just a little bit better.
Start the at-bat, it's 1-0.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball,
He's in do
you
not,
have
yeah.
to be ready
I
for him
mean,
to try to
in
run
his
it
defense,
inside
in
and
that
jam
guy's
you.
defense,
Good job to lay
he
off that
is
one,
a
but I wouldn't
writer
be
for
surprised
the...
if we see
What
it
was he,
again.
Amish? He was a writer for the Dodgers, but he's not
And
verified,
looked
so he's
ball
kind of
two
like
below the knees, but it's ruled
a
strike,
freelance
and that
writer
evens
for the
count at
Dodgers,
1-1.
I guess is the best way to put that. So he kind of has to say things like that. It's like how, you know, some people, like some Cubs, you know, guys on Twitter are like,
The pitch.
oh, Rizzo's the best first baseman in baseball. You know, he's the best captain. I'm just like, I know they're doing that as a joke, but he's not. Top 5? No particular order. Tatis, Baez. I would still keep Lindor there. I would put Tim Anderson there.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central.
To me, Swanson fell out of my top 5 last year, or 2019.
KC down in order. It's still an 8-1 ball game.
Boy,
All set to start the 9th in this one, and now it'll be the catcher, Jermaine.
who would be my
Pivetta.
top? I would say, like,
Delivery to him on the way.
I have to think now. Maybe I would put him in my top 5. Trying to think on...
0-1, here it comes.
I mean, maybe Trevor Story. That's really close though. To me, that's a coin flip between him and Seager. I'll admit that's probably a coin flip there. Trey Turner, yeah. Trey Turner's looking real good. Yeah, he's been getting better. That's true. I think I need to see one more consistent season for Turner.
Standing in, Michael Love. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Damn, yeah.
Here comes the first pitch. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Correa's a good option. I mean, you could even possibly, if you don't put this guy in your top 5, I get it. But you could even say Marcus Semien flirts in the top 5. I really do.
If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
This is without their stats in front of me, though. I'm not looking at their stats or anything, or projections. But I think Marcus Semion's pretty underrated.
1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a fly ball.
That will
Long run
drop
for the
foul.
right fielder, and no one will track it down. Here now the 2-2.
Yeah, defensively speaking, I would put Simmons as my number 1. You want to talk about defensive shortstops?
Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
Wow, all I know is these guys don't need any more help to get on base. Believe it or not, that's the first walk they've gotten. They've done all their damage the hard way. See if they can add to it here.
At the plate, Sammy Almanzar. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame.
J.P. Crawford. You could look at Iglesias. Can't forget him.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first
I
pitch.
know this is going to sound biased, but you would put Baez in your top 5 for
Right here.
defense.
Just to give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball.
I don't know.
And it's fouled away.
I honestly don't know.
Runners on first with one down.
God, if I have to answer, I would probably say Guillermo.
2-2.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations.
But
He's gonna
I
keep
don't
that
know if
ball
I
down
know
below the
enough
hollow of the knee.
to properly
Try and
answer
get
that
you to
question
ground into a
without
double play.
convincing
You have to set
someone.
your sights at least belt high.
Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
Are they keeping,
Johnny
where are they
Bratsky
putting,
waits on deck.
oh, what's his name?
Now the 3-2 pitch.
God, good pitch.
Swung on and
Missed it.
missed. He got him on strikes.
In a double play
Where are they putting
situation,
McNeil
you
at?
kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
At the plate, Johnny Bratsky, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Runner on first with 2.
I love, we talked about on the show last night, we showed the 22 pitch at bat between Guillermo and Jordan Hicks, which was very impressive in itself. So
Fastball just missed above the zone.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball
Roberto
here, and he got
Almora.
one, but that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
swing at ball 4,
Might
of
have
course
gone
it did.
after ball 4 there. Instead, it's 3-1. He loses him on ball 4.
Back-to-back walks for the Cubbies.
Up next to the Cubs,
Yeah, Pilar.
second baseman.
Ready now, Jose Sierra.
Is Pilar
He's
more
doubled
of a
and
late
singled in 4
inning
at-bats in this contest.
defensive sub, or is he a starter?
First pitch on its way. Liner toward right center.
Hi, baby Sierra. That's going to get in the gap. We're going to score 1. And Bratsky's going to be waved in, and he's going to score. And ladies and gentlemen, we have hit double digits. Offense is awake.
Yeah, and have credit to this offense. They've been swinging
Hey,
the sticks
Sierra?
well all game long, and it just continues here with a 2 RBI hit. Some days the hitting gods are simply just smiling down on you.
Stepping in now, Jose Melendez.
I don't know, Amish. I may keep him in the 9 spot. I'll be honest. I may keep him in the 9 spot.
In this ball game, 3 for 5 thus far.
Because he hit under 200 in the leadoff role this postseason, so this is the first time he's hit anywhere but the leadoff
And this
spot.
is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. A swing and a
Oh boy,
high
Melendez
fly
hits
to
one
right
high.
center field.
He hits
Oh,
it
it's
deep,
carrying.
and it is off the base. Well, no, I'm sorry. It's going to bounce over the wall as a ground rule double. Just missed the Melendez home run. Just not enough oomph on that one.
Stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he
He's your
was going to
Buxton
line
type
up at
hitter?
second. He drove that ball
I thought
really
William
nicely.
Nam was my Buxton type hitter for more than one reason. But I tell you, when I didn't notice how big of a hole we had in this team when he got hurt. Like, Nam was the leadoff guy for a while. So the Royals go for their another pitcher here, Jay Fortenberry.
At the plate now, Andy Gushman.
Former closer.
So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
And looking to improve on
Thanks,
a
Frog.
1-for-5 effort so far.
How's the new Xbox? Dude, it's working great. I ordered me a nice little mount for it, so I'm going to mount it on the wall.
0-1 count and the pitch. That's taken.
I know I've pretty much used it to play PUBG with Amish and Raven and Oracle every Wednesday, and it's night and day difference. I've got the S. I've even got the digital one, and it's just such a night and day difference.
From the belt, the pitch. Fouled off.
Well, they brought Madden 21 to Game Pass, and since EA are being difficult about helping me get it upgraded, I'm just gonna download it on Game Pass. So if anybody wants a physical copy of Madden, I'm willing to send it to you. It's on the Xbox.
3 runs already home here.
Because I would trade it in at GameStop, but I won't get anything for it. I'd rather just give it to somebody.
He stays alive, still 2-2.
You don't play it though? It's fun. We're not good at it either. I think Oracle carries us. That's what he does. So
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. Line drive
that is
to
going
left.
to be snagged in left
Is
field.
there, and he'll make
All right,
the
let's
catch
go to the
from
bottom of the
retired
ninth.
side.
We are going to turn to our
So
bullpen
they
to
pick up
close
3
this
runs,
game out.
Only 2 hits in the inning, no errors, and a runner left on. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning
No
number
single
9.
sound did it. Yeah,
Cubbies are in front,
the S is
11-1.
really cool. I really love it. I'm just not for spending $500 on a console anymore.
Hank Block takes the
You know,
mound as
my
he's
game
been
playing
called
has
upon
been
to
cut
pitch.
almost in half over the last couple of years. So I just wanted to go digital this year. Maybe you get upgrade TV. Yeah.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Bob Santo starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
But it's I really love it, man. I'm gonna be paying it off this month, so that'll be nice.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
You
Lifted
know, like
the other
Twisteria
way
said,
out
if
to
you
left
can get a
center.
hold of one,
In there, a base
whether
hit.
Xbox or PlayStation, you got hit there.
The batter, the designated hitter.
I'm starting to go that way too, Frog. I'm starting to finally join the digital crowd, you know. I have nothing against discs, but
To the plate now, Peter Crozier, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the 1-0.
swing and a miss
Here's
at
a
the
swing and a
fastball
miss,
there.
1-1.
That was a good swing right there. It might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
The 1-1. And he popped him up. Back
Go
into
foul.
foul territory behind first. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball.
GTA started your yeah. Dude, I'm telling you, man, I really would like to get into GTA again just for fun.
The 1-2. On the ground is
Dude, good
second
luck if we can
base.
turn
This
2
could be
here.
2. The second for 1.
Ooh.
And the relay won't nearly
That's the
be
lead
in
runner.
time as he's there
Not going to
easily.
get Crozier on that,
No
though.
real chance for him to roll 2 that time. He's just too quick coming out of the batter's box. You basically have to make a perfect turn on a hard hit ball to double him up. Now they need to keep an eye on him over at first.
Digging in the switch hitter, Alexis Gonzalez. He'll swing
Oh
it
yeah,
from
man,
the
that's up
left
to you.
side right here.
I don't really have a preference. Like, I don't. It's not that I prefer Xbox over PlayStation. It's just that a lot of my friends, you know, have been on
First
Xbox.
offering on its way.
You know, that was pretty much the
Missed, but it's
deciding
right on
reason
here. One strike.
for me not to get a PlayStation this year.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Guys I used to play Halo with, you know, semi-professionally. You know, some of them still have their Xbox. Some of them have gone on a PC. Which, you know, Master Chief Collection has crossplay, so...
Now he gets the ground ball to
Here we
first.
go.
This might be two.
Ladies and gentlemen, there will be a Game 7 as the Cubs take Game 6 in convincing fashion.
Yeah, they end this thing with style, turning
Great
that double
pitching,
play to preserve the
even
win.
better
That's what
hitting.
we call finishing strong.
I'm gonna screen cap that one. That was good. It's all gonna come down to this. Game 7. Wonder who the Royals are gonna throw out. I'm gonna guess they're gonna throw out Desparis for Game 7. But good win. Everything's gonna come down to the next game.
One more look
How
at
he scored
the
in every
final
inning but
line score
7th and
there
8th.
to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory.
Scattered 9 hits. Saw the freaking W indeed. I don't know. I guess Venner would be my player of the game for sure.
Well, the
2 home
lineup was
runs.
Looking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple
Things
of
are so
balls
cringy.
over
I
the
don't like
wall
looking
in
at
this
those.
one.
So
Really
he had 2
put the
home
guys
runs, and
on
I
his
believe he
back
even had a
and carried
double.
him to the
So Jermaine Venner, I think, went 3 for 5. We'll find out here in a second what he went. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. We needed this game. And we came out in a big way. After scoring 4 runs in the combined last 4 games, we scored 11 tonight. 3 for 5, 2 home runs, 3 RBIs. There's your reason right there.
11-1 at the end of this one. Chicago even the series at 3 and force a World Series Game 7.
All right.
James Cho is the
Game
winning pitcher
7.
of record. Todd
I'm
Lerma
hoping-
couldn't work out of the 3rd inning,
I'm
taking
really
the loss.
hoping we'll be
so that
tomorrow
just about
night.
does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney,
We shall
and our
see.
entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've
See,
been
who's,
watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to
He's live here.
theshownation.com.
Crazy Coach is live, but he's got plenty of viewers in right
Here
now.
now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago
We're going to
Cubs.
end it
11
here.
runs, 18 hits, no errors.
I'll tell you
They
what,
left 9
we're going to
runners
go,
on base.
if you guys are up for some more baseball
For
here.
Kansas City, 1 run on 9
Oh no,
hits,
he's hosting
no
Crazy
errors.
Coach.
They
Okay.
left 9 runners
We'll make a
on
host
base.
Crazy Coach then.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 24 minutes. Tonight's
So
paid
let's see
attendance
here.
at Kauffman Stadium.
Appreciate you guys hanging out tonight. D-Mac with the gifted subs. Twisteria, Solo, Shamrocks, Bed with the Mic, aka Justin Stealth. I appreciate the resub as well. D-Mac also resubbed. Amish with the host. Gabe with the resub. No, that was yesterday. I'm sorry. Maddie with the host. Amish with the host. And Gabe with the host. Thank you so much. Appreciate all of you guys in chat. It's honestly a lot better to... yeah, we'll check that injury. I'll update the injury later. So, oops, didn't mean to do that. I'll let you guys know on Twitter if that player was injured. So I'm gonna end it here for tonight. Appreciate you guys. You guys have a fantastic night. We're going to go. I guess we can. What is it? /raid. I guess. Yeah. We'll go raid Crazy Coach, who's got a. He's playing with the Bacon's fictional rosters with the Royals. So if we want to go raid him. Appreciate you guys. Have a great night. And we will maybe see you tomorrow night for Game 7.